So Rebecca, we're at the Whitby Folklore Festival that you've organised. Tell me a little bit about where the idea came from to start this, and then a little bit about why you've brought the Maypole back to Whitby.
Okay, so we've been working around intangible cultural heritage and folklore for a good part of a decade. Our organisation started off as a folk arts development agency, and as artists and makers, that's kind of where our musical and artistic creations sit. However, we know that folklore is something that connects us all together. It's like the mycelium that connects the whole world, and it changes in different places. We're really interested in tangible cultural heritage. So when we were building our vibrant, sustainable high streets funded project, we said it's the perfect moment to bring a folklore festival to Whitby. And all over the rest of the country there are vibrant May Day events, but Whitby doesn't have a tradition of them. And therefore we thought, right, okay, we have a kind of a culture council of lots of different people who feed in their ideas, and a whole group of people were like, we really want a Maypole. We went, okay, well, we'll get a Maypole. And that's kind of where that began, I guess.
So tell me a little bit about the history of the Maypole and why you think it's important to kind of fit it into our modern culture right now.
Okay, so if you are a great believer in our blended, amazing, diverse, hybrid community that exists everywhere, Maypoles are something that stretch right the way back into what you might call pagan culture, but what that really means is the culture of this and other countries, especially Northern Europe. And it kind of took a dip for quite a long time and was revived mostly by John Ruskin during the time of the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. It's a symbolic of a place to gather and come together. And in our country, we often kind of treat our own culture as a bit of a joke. And so that robs us of our ability to celebrate and appreciate cultures from other communities. So a lot of people think things like Maypole dancing and Morris dancing is kind of very weird. And it's like, but it's part of your culture. So appreciate that and then celebrate everything else. Don't know if that helps, James.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. And you mentioned that it's going to happen again next year.
It is.
So tell us a bit about that and how people can get involved next year and what you got planned.
Well, next year, the festival will happen on the weekend of May Day, obviously, from the 30th of April to the 2nd of May. And we would love it. If you're based anywhere within, like, easy travelling distance, we're going to put an open call out for people to come and be festival makers. We've done this tiny little pilot event to prove that it's, of interest. Anybody who wants to get involved can contact me at Flash Company Arts, drop in, pop in and see us, find us on our social media. This is a people's event, at Flash. We don't do anything just because it's our idea. We have a nothing about us without us ethos. So people who want to shape it and make it, this is your big chance.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Throws a chest of drawers against the door, tips books off shelves, and then